Hello, how are you? Sorry, I gotta adjust my camera. I put it a little too high. It's Saturday morning, love sleeping in, was in bed until 8, which was awesome, and then hanging out with my kids, which was also awesome. And we are gonna get on with our chest and back workout. So 30 minutes, and we are gonna do a lot of really targeted moves. But as with all my workouts, the great thing is we might be focusing on our chest and our back, but our whole body is gonna get it, especially our core. I want you to grab one wrist, stretch to one side, stretch to the other. They're waiting out in the hall, sweetie. Lace your fingers behind you, lift them up. I want a very gentle stretch, please. And release. Again, release. Lace your fingers, push your palms towards me, round your back, and lift up. Round your back one more time, and lift up. Give some hugs, you deserve them. So remember, good form is critical. If you've had any injuries, surgeries, anything like that, please check with your doctor. I just need to move my table over a little more so my mat has space. Okay, the first one we're gonna do is a flying bird ball. So I want you to lay on the ball, and you're gonna have it between, essentially right in this area. Your legs are gonna be straight back, hip width apart, okay? So this is your position. I want you to lift up as high as you can, come back down all the way to the floor, squeeze your back to get you back up. You can also do this kind of on a stool or something like that. We are gonna do for 1 minute. I want you to just go as long as you can. Hold on, someone's saying hello. Oh, hi, Elite Fitness. Okay, so we're gonna go for 1 minute. Squeeze as hard as you can. You might wanna have, if you have your kids around, or you can tuck your feet up under your couch. Squeeze up and lower. Squeeze that back. So when you come up, sorry, I'm hitting the couch. When you come up, I want you to lift those arms up as high as they'll go. Okay? So you really have to squeeze your back as hard as you can. Squeeze and lower slowly. I know, when you need a break, take it, but finish the minute. And when you need those breaks, keep them short, like 3 to 4 seconds. And you see, we're not flinging back like that. This is slow and controlled by squeezing our upper and lower back. We have 5 more seconds. 2, 1, done. Just make sure you keep in touch. They're waiting on you, so you should go, okay? Keep in touch. Okay. The next one we're gonna do is I put into every single one of my chest and back workouts because it's so good. And it is a swimmer's crawl. So you stand with your feet hip width apart, you hinge over, and you're holding a weight. You pretend like you're swimming in a pool. It is going to have your back on fire. Do not go too heavy. I'm gonna go with 5s. I might have to drop down to my 3s, and if so, it is the way it is. We are gonna go for 1 minute. So again, finish the minute. I don't care if you have to take 6 breaks in that minute. Keep them short, let the burn subside, jump back in. And just push yourself. At any point, you can drop the weights too. There is no shame ever in dropping the weights because you are gassing out, but you want to keep going. And it's not like finishing without the weights. It's so easy. Do not hold your breath. Keep your abs tight. If your form is good and you need a break, take it. And you can keep going with the same weights. Okay. I'm dropping down to my 3s. We are doing awesome. Keep going. Do not give up, because that's what we don't do here is quit on ourselves. We keep fighting. We take those breaks when we need to, and we don't look at that as a sign of weakness. It means we're working hard, burning our muscles up. 2, 1, done. And when you burn those muscles up to a certain point, you just need to let the burn subside before you can keep going. Take another sip of water. Okay. So, next we're gonna do a balancing plank. So planks are an awesome total body exercise, and you'll see that I do them a lot in my ab workouts, but they are also phenomenal for your chest and back. So we're gonna hit it all with these. So what I want you to do is get in plank position, but you're gonna have to keep your feet wide for this one, because what I want you to do is squeeze your back and lift that arm up and that leg up. So your glutes are gonna get this as well. Okay, but what I really want you to focus on doing is squeezing your back, getting that arm up as high as you can. If you cannot stay up very long, it's okay. I really do not want you getting discouraged. None of these exercises should discourage you, because as long as you're doing more than you did the day before or last week, that's all I care about. And even if it's 5 seconds longer that you stay up before you have to take a break, that is progress. Give yourself credit for that. Okay, 1 minute. So we do each one for about 2 or 3 seconds, come down. So it's slow and controlled. We're not rushing, we're squeezing. And remember, your glutes are gonna get it too, but your real focus is your back. And your abs have got to be tight, or you are not gonna be able to keep your balance. Again, take a break when you need to. Finish the minute though, because we don't quit at Let's Go Fit. Ooh, I just came up with a new model. Take a break when you need to. And then you go back up and you keep going. I know. If your balance is terrible, comes with time. Trust me, it comes with strengthening your core and with strengthening your upper body. 2, 1, done. So again, those are super hard. And they never stop being hard. They're just like push-ups. Never stop being challenging, you just get better at them. And that's the way I look at it. Okay, so I love the next exercise. It's called a T-fly. You have to use a lot of control with a T-fly. So what you're gonna do is roll out on your ball. You have your weights above your chest, not above your face. You're gonna open, squeeze, really squeeze those chest muscles. Then you are going to lower the weight to your hips. If you do not control this movement down, you're gonna hit your pelvic bone with the dumbbells, and you're gonna be miserable. Hold on, you know, it's my children. They want all this independence, but let me tell you, okay, there we go. What are we doing here? Timer. So you don't want to go super heavy because of this motion. I'm going to start with 10s, see how I do. We are going to go for 1 minute. Okay, let's do it. So roll out. You're driving up through your heels. Keep those glutes tight. Squeeze. You're going to see how much your abs are working too. They're keeping you stable on the ball. They're controlling this downward motion. So open, squeeze your chest, lower and up. Now, your balance on the ball, you might need to lean it against a wall or a piece of furniture. That's cool. If you do not need to do that, that's cool too. The closer you put your knees together, the harder it's going to be to keep your balance on the ball. So you're working your core even harder because of the struggle to stay stable. These are getting really heavy, but my form is still good, so I'm fighting through it. I'm going to take a little break. We have 3 seconds. 2, 1, done. Good job. Woo! So the funny thing is, when I started doing these workouts, I used to worry that like people were going to get annoyed, like when my kids were interrupting or the doorbell's ringing or whatever. But I actually get the funniest messages from you guys. Because they're like, yeah, this is real life. This is what working out in your living room is. But I get just as disrupted at the gym, and I was paying for that. So somebody's saying hi, Trevor. So glad you're here. Okay, so next we're going to do one of 2 things. One is a more modified, one is more advanced. You have 2 options. You can do a ball plank, so your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, and you are pushing down into that ball, squeezing that chest, squeezing your back, and at the same time really using your core to stay stable. Okay, you can also keep it pushed up against your couch for more, just to brace it a little bit more. If you're more advanced, I want you to get on that ball and do mini push-ups. So you see I'm not going down very far, but I'm really having to squeeze my chest and my back. So it's up to you which one you don't. Yeah, in my wallet, it's hanging on the coat rack. Okay, are you guys ready? 1 minute. Do whatever you can do. Take breaks when you need to. Tight, tight, tight. That's what you're gonna need to make it happen. Okay, so I'm doing little push-ups, not big ones. I'm squeezing my chest as hard as I can. Yes. Okay, you guys good? Squeeze. Again, if you're just staying in a plank like this, you are still working really hard no matter what you're doing. You can also do mini push-ups on the ground if you feel like your wrists are not strong enough. Take a break when you need to, shake it out. I love this exercise even though it's really hard. And at any time if you're trying to do the push-ups or you're doing the push-ups, you can just go up and stay in a plank like I'm gonna do for the last 10 seconds. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh, my chest muscle is hard. Burning. And do you want to know what the funny thing is? I'm not going to say that these exercises will make your boobs bigger, because I'm not going to make inflated statements. However, I will tell you, and I know it from other people that are doing the workouts, that in strengthening your chest and working those muscles, the shape of my boobs is a lot better, because you're building those muscles underneath. So my one friend who was like, oh my gosh, like I was thinking about like getting a boob job because I hated the way they look, and now she's strengthened those chest muscles and the shape of her boobs has changed and she's happy about it. So there you go. Okay, so next we're gonna do a bridge chest press. And this is not a huge range of motion, but you definitely feel it in a different place than you do a regular chest press. So driving up through your heels, push up, squeeze those glutes, squeeze those abs, and you're gonna push up above your chest. Okay, so you really have to squeeze those chest muscles. Your abs are gonna get in on the game as well, and your glutes are gonna be on fire. So just remember, you can go heavier with a chest press. I was gonna reach for my 15s, because I've been doing these a while, but I'm gonna go with my 17.5s, because I can always drop down if I need to. Are you guys ready? Lay back. Get your weights before you lay back. Drive up through those heels and push up. Just let your elbows kiss the ground when you come back down. You're not resting. Squeeze that chest. And your weight should be challenging. If you're doing these with no problem, you need to go up. Squeeze. Come on. I'm going to take a break for a few seconds and then go back up. I can't tell what's burning worse, my abs, my glutes, or my chest. We got this, come on. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, done. So see, the 15s would have worked. And I definitely would have really pushed myself, but those 17 and a halves just made it a little bit more difficult. And I had to work just a little bit harder. And that's what we do here. We go just a little bit harder, and that's how we measure progress. So, okay. So next what we're gonna do is gonna get your upper chest and your shoulders. So it's an upright, row your bells. Feet hip width apart, core tight, shoulders back. You're gonna squeeze up. So you're gonna feel it up here, and like I said, in your shoulders. Your abs have got to be tight. Have to. So I think I'm gonna go with my 15s because I can always drop down. I think the 17 and a halves would be too heavy. So we're gonna go for a minute. Take a break when you need to. Finish the minute. Do not quit on yourself, okay? Squeeze that chest and those shoulders. Keep those abs tight. These are going right up in front of your body. I'm definitely gonna have to drop down, but I'm gonna go with these as long as I can. Okay, going for my 12s. But I'm glad I only got about 25 seconds out of that. But that's more than I did the last time. Dropping down. And when you drop down, it's a natural break. So now I'm to 10s. 10 more seconds, come on. Squeeze that upper chest. We got this, don't quit. 3, 2, 1, done. Ooh, that feels so good. I honestly think I'm still sore from my upper body. Okay. So the next one we're gonna do are fly pumps. So you're gonna bend over, your feet are about this wide, hip width apart, and you're gonna squeeze. And we're just gonna stay in this upper position. Our range of motion is only about 6 to 8 inches, so you're pumping. You're not coming all the way down and going up. Sorry. I'm huffing and puffing. So see, not what you think of as typical cardio. I'm huffing and puffing as much as I would be if I was spinning or out for a run or anything else. So there you go. Okay, so we don't want to go too heavy. I'm going to start with my 8s because I can always drop down. And why can I always drop down? Because there's no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with dropping down. Let's do it. Hinge over. You have got to keep your abs tight. Squeeze your back as hard as you can. Keep those abs tight. Okay, so I only got 10 seconds in with those, and that is cool. I am happy with that. Squeeze your back. At some point, you might end up with no weights. You don't quit. You keep pumping, squeezing your back as hard as you can. Take a break when you need to. Get back into it. That Visco fit, we don't quit. I swear, I am the biggest nerd, and I know it, so it's fine if you guys think so too. Squeeze, squeeze. Oh my gosh, come on. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh. Woo. Shake it out, give yourself some hugs for that one. Have some water. I really, 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 really love this workout. Okay, next one we're gonna do. This is Superman, and we're gonna rock this one. Okay, you're gonna lay on the ground, squeeze that back to get those arms up as high as you can, squeeze your glutes and your lower back to get those legs up. And we're gonna pretend like we're Superman, but we're gonna be kicking. So maybe we'll be like a combination of Superman and Aquaman or something. Okay, are you guys ready? We're gonna kill this. We're gonna do well, don't quit, finish the minute. Squeeze as hard as you can and take breaks when you need to. Do not hold your breath and squeeze that back. You want those arms up as high as you can get them, and you want those legs up as high as you can get them. Breaks are not bad. 3 to 4 seconds, then we get back in. You got this. I know it's challenging. Keep going. Like I said, it's okay to take breaks. You're gonna see me take a few. Squeeze, squeeze, come on, kick. Keep going. Squeeze that back. Oh. Woo. Come on, 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. So see, sometimes it's the simplest of movements. They're the most challenging. I'm gonna get up in a second, I promise. Okay, what is next? What is the heaviest dumbbell you have? The heaviest dumbbell I have is 20, so I'm gonna use that. If the heaviest dumbbell you have is 10, you could always hold that together with another weight if you can get enough stability. So we're gonna roll out on the ball. We're gonna hold a single dumbbell, push it up over our chest and down. Squeeze that chest. Obviously, you're gonna have to squeeze your abs. The closer your knees are together on the ball, the harder it's gonna be for you to keep your balance. So just keep that in mind. Okay, we're good, right? Roll out on that ball, work as hard as you can. Okay, I'm moving my feet in close to each other. I'm driving up through my heels, squeezing my glutes, squeezing my abs. Again, my knees are almost touching, so I'm really having to fight. My hamstrings, my glutes, my abs are on fire. And my chest, I'm squeezing. Come as low as you can. Slow and controlled. Squeeze that chest on the up and the down. Come on. Take a break if you need to. I'm still driving up through those heels. Woo! We got this. Come on. So see, this is what I love about these workouts. We are focusing on our chest, but we are working so much more than that. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. And that's why, even though we don't do ab blasts every day, we are working our abs every day. Okay. How are we doing on time? We're doing excellent. Excellent. All right. So the next one that we are doing sorry, I'm for this one particular exercise, and I'm not finding it, which is seriously annoying. Okay. So the next one that we are going to do is a dumbbell push-up. Okay? Our hands are going to be right here. You're going to be going up and down. If you have to do them on your knees, there's no shame in that, but you're going to be on this part of your knees, not on your kneecap. You do not have to go that far. I really want you to concentrate on squeezing your chest, squeezing your back, and squeezing your abs. Your hips are going to, or your feet are going to have to be a little bit wider apart. Choose your most comfortable weights in terms of the grip, because we're not lifting them. We're just going to be pushing up and down on them. This is going to be challenging, so this will be our last exercise of this, and I'm going to do a little more abs today, okay? All right, let's go. 1 minute. Your whole body's tight. The weights are shoulder width apart. If you can only go down 3 inches and back up, that's fine. I want you to squeeze your chest and squeeze your back. Those are the 2 areas I want you to picture in your mind's eye. When you need a break, you take it, and you don't feel bad about it for 1 second. If your hands are uncomfortable on the weights, you can move them to the side. Keep your hands in the same position. This is a butt kicker, for sure. I'm going to go onto my knees now and keep going. Squeeze that chest and your back. 3, 2, 1, done. I know. So we are going to stretch now. So I want you to get over by your couch. I want you to put your hands up, and I want you to sit back. Stretch that chest out. Feels so good. Then I want you to put your arm out to the side, put your shoulder towards the ground and twist. I want you to lace your fingers around your back. Come up. Give yourself some hugs. We are going to move into abs, like I said, just a couple minutes earlier, because I really want to get some more abs in. So All right, so we are going to go for 12 minutes on abs, and we are going to kill it. Okay, so what we're going to do, the first one, is we are going to get into a crawl position, okay? And what I want you to do, I call this still dog. You get into this position, okay? You pick your knees up off the floor. You are using your abs. You are squeezing with everything you've got for 1 minute. You take breaks when you need to. Your hands are directly underneath you. Your knees are about 5 inches off the ground. Squeeze those abs. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. This is one of my favorite isometric exercises. It is tough, but all the power comes from your abs. You will not stay up if you don't squeeze your abs. When you need a break, you come down 3 or 4 seconds, you get back into it. Squeeze those abs. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Come on, we're rocking it. We have 10 more seconds. Come on, we got this. 3, 2, 1, done. Sit back in a child's pose for a second. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. Lay on your back, you're gonna get your ball You can also use like a pillow or like a soccer ball if you need to. So, you've seen me do the ball pass where we pass it from our hands to our feet, not this time. This time, your hands are down by your side, you squeeze your abs to raise, you squeeze your abs to lower. I would like you to not let the ball hit the ground. Okay, so 1 minute, take breaks when you need to. The burn is gonna be intense, and that's okay, because we got this. And that is why we're here. Squeeze up, squeeze down. Now, you're never going off momentum, okay? I never want you going like this to get the ball up. This is a slow and controlled motion. Your abs are working really hard. If the ball kisses the ground in the bottom, that's fine. Just don't rest it there if you can help it, unless you're taking a little break. Come on. Oh my goodness. Okay, good job. Squeeze. We got this. Come on. 3 more seconds. Let's fight. 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay. Next one we're going to do is I want your heels digging in to the ball. Okay? We're going to crunch up. Now, sometimes we'll just do regular crunches, right? With this one, pushing your heels down into the ball and having to fight to keep the ball stable while you do a crunch means your abs are working even harder. Okay? So it's gonna burn like a mother. Squeeze, keep those heels burning. Do not pull on your neck. Sorry, I mean keep those heels digging into the ball. You are fighting to not let your feet come off the ball. And your abs are also crunching. I told you this would burn like a mother, but it's so good. Press down with those heels as hard as you can. Do not pull on your neck. Come on, don't release the pressure on your heels. It just totally amps this exercise up. You might need to adjust your heels after a little bit, but you keep pushing down and don't start pulling on your head because you're gonna want to as you get more fatigued. Take a break when you need to. We're done. Not done, just done with that. Okay, get a sip of water. That was hard, huh? Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is a crawl with dumbbells. So what I want you to do is you're gonna get into a crawl position, which is this. So your butt's kind of in the air, but imagine you were crawling, right? So with this one, you're gonna get into a crawl position with your dumbbells, because you have to squeeze your abs to stay stable, and I want you to bring those dumbbells up towards your chest. So we're working our chest and back during this one for sure, but in order to stay stable, stay in that position, your abs are gonna be burning, okay? Let's do it. Keep that butt up in the air, your legs are bent, just as if you were crawling along the ground. Squeeze. If you need to, if the weights are hurting your hands, do this. You can release them. Doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. Keep those abs tight. Keep them working. Keep your position, and that's only going to happen through your abs. My feet are a little more than hip width apart. Squeeze your abs. abs. You can lose the weights if you need to. Squeeze your abs as hard as you can. Come on. We have less than 10 seconds. Keep your stomach facing flat toward the floor. Don't let yourself twist. 2, 1, done. Total body. Total body during our ab workout. Okay, next one. Get your ball. Get your mat. I love this exercise. You're gonna lay on the ball. Your ribs are up against the ball. Wrap your arm around it. Your hand is behind your head, and you squeeze knee to elbow. If you cannot touch your knee to your elbow, should you get mad at yourself, frustrated with yourself, down on yourself? No, none of the above. What you're gonna do is feel awesome because you're doing the work, and the work gets you where you wanna be. And that desire to strengthen yourself, mind, body, and spirit is what is gonna keep you going. I'm telling you, it has become so clear to me in the past 3 years how much the health of your body and health of your mind go hand in hand. There were some moments I thought I could not possibly keep putting one foot in front of the other. And I did. And it's because I got the workouts in even when I felt like I didn't have energy to do anything, even get out of bed. But I did it, and 3 minutes into it, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I got up. I already felt better that quickly. So sometimes you just have to drag your ass out of bed. And that's the truth, or you just have to force yourself. I've had some people tell me, they're like, sometimes I do your workouts and I don't even put my workout clothes, I do them in my pajamas. And I'm like, you know what? Do what you gotta do. What do women always do? We do what we have to do, right? We are so strong, we just don't always know it. But we are warriors. We are battlers. It's just usually we're doing that for everybody else and not for ourselves. Come on. Squeeze. We got this. I know. Burn is good. 2, 1, done. How are we doing on time? Holy crap, we're doing great. We're almost done. Okay. Straight leg sit up. So, legs are straight. We have a dumbbell. We use the power of our abs to get us to the top. So, if you need to put your feet under your couch to secure you, great. Do not worry about that. The dumbbell's up here, you squeeze, bring it over, and lay back down. Now again, if you need to secure your feet or have your kids hold your feet, that's awesome. We're gonna get a good workout. I'm gonna start with an 8, I can always drop down. Okay, do not get down on yourself. Your core strength is one of those things that is gonna definitely develop as you're doing these exercises. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I exercised for years, trying all kinds of different things. And I never had anything that strengthened my abs, strengthened my core, the way the weights have. It's just a proven fact. I know people who spend hundreds of dollars on exercise classes and they have 0 core strength. because they do the same thing day after day. And it might be mentally very therapeutic, and it's definitely a good thing to exercise, but you have to put some weights in there. You have to put serious weight-bearing exercising in. We have 5 more seconds and then we're done. 3, 2, 1, done. Look at us. Look at what we did with our Saturday morning. Love it. Love it, love it. I want you to stretch your hands as high up towards the sky as they'll go, and down. High and low. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Pull your knee into your chest. Thank you for joining me. I really hope that you guys enjoy the workouts. I am always open to feedback. I hope you know that. I never take offense if you're like, oh, I didn't like this one exercise, or that's not my favorite workout. Everybody has a favorite, everybody has one they don't like. I know some people who love legs, some people who hate legs. Some people who say, oh, the cardio weight workout, I always skip that one, I don't like that one. But it's not about loving every single thing, it's about the collective. And so sometimes maybe you do a day, it's not your favorite workout, but the way I have shaped this program is to be completely full, everything that you need. So if you're only doing ViscoFit, you are going to get everything you need out of this program. It is all I do. People write to me all the time. What else do you do? What other workouts do you do? I do nothing else. I do anywhere from 20 minutes to 40 minutes a day, 5 days a week, usually, sometimes 6, sometimes 3, it just depends. But I consistently try to get 5 in. So all I'm going to tell you is you don't need anything else. Certainly if you do other things, I don't care. I'm happy that you're doing something. But I'm proud of you. And I'm proud of you for making the time and taking the time, because it's not easy. I'm thankful for you. I'm really thankful for each and every one of you that watch my workouts and do them and tell your friends. So tomorrow morning we are going to deliver meals to the elderly, so we will not, I will not be on, but Monday morning I'm definitely going to be on, but because it's MLK Day, kids don't have school, so I'll be on later, probably around this time, okay?